Hello, gaming, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. We are currently in the trenches and making our way... Ooh, big tank thingy. Making our way to the temple. There are fighting happening above us and below us and around us and in us. There's stuff happening over there, but we're going this way. Kabali Henson, let's help you out, shall we? There we go. Oh. I got him just as he was dying. Okay, oh, more enemies. Would you stop moving around? Oh. There we go.
Drop pod, and then keep moving. We're almost there.
I really don't like that they blow me up. Alright. Why, hello there. Ah. Those are our allies. That's why we didn't attack them. Hello.
Our scouts report that the temple is heavily defended. We still have some Vadwar attacking our flanks, but my soldiers insist they can keep them occupied long enough for us to retake the temple. Are you ready for the final push?
Sounds like there are other areas in the trenches that could use help.
There are other areas of the trenches in need of aid. My team and I could go help them while Captain Kim and his team stay with you. Or, if you think you can assault the temple alone, Captain Kim will rendezvous with his officers as well. However, I highly recommend you bring all of us in for your attack on the temple.
Normal, everyone should assault the temple. Hard. You go to the trenches, Captain Kim, my team, and I will handle the temple. Very hard. My team will attack the temple alone. You and Captain Kim are needed elsewhere.
Are you sure you want to try to retake the temple alone?
Yes, my team and I can handle this. Good luck. We're all gonna need it. Let's summon another dinosaur. Let's summon these things now. Notice we're fighting heavy battle tanks. Summon this as a distraction. Put these down. Put these down. And assault the battle tank. Come here. Okay, come on. Gotta stop knocking me away. Alright, let's do this. That one's dead. This one seems to be perpetually falling. Goodbye. Explosion. You defeated the Vadwar forces without the help. Yeah, we did. Wasn't that bad. Although admittedly, trying to do that with melee weapons was a terrible idea. But the only choice I really had.
The temple is secure, and the doors are still locked, which means the Vadwar didn't break in either. Let's see. Okay. I've seen this sort of algorithm before. I'll have the door open in no time. After that, we can figure out what happened to the temple security system. It shouldn't have done this.
Good. Hanson Jetanian, do you need support out there?
I don't deny that we'll need support. My team is one of the few still intact. Captain Kim's away team should meet up with us soon, but we don't know what kind of numbers we'll be up against. However, the temple itself should be free of Vadwar. If I may suggest, perhaps only you and Captain Kim should enter, and your officers can stay here and help us hold the area.
Very well. Our away teams will help defend the temple, while Captain Kim and I investigate the inside. Vadwar will be no match for us, Captain. Go with honor. And here we go. Into the temple we go.
At least all the Vadwar here are in stasis pods. Let's take a look around. I want to know why the Kabali lost control of their security systems.
Sounds good. Keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Alright. Here we go. Scan opened pod.
That's not right. According to these readings, the occupant of this pod was me? But the name on it is Ket? Must be a computer glitch. Could be a symptom of a bigger problem, but whoever was in this pod is gone now. Looks like it was open before the problem started. Hold on. I'll access the temple security footage. Maybe that can show us something.
Let's see what's in the security footage.
That's me. But from over 30 years ago. What in the world?
Stay back! Are you with the Vidians? What do you want from me?
Ketan, you have to calm down. My name is DigitLninja. I'm here to help you.
That's not my name! Where am I? Where is Voyager? I need to contact my ship.
Wait! Come back!
DigitLninja. And me? Hold on. There's more security footage. This is the last thing that was recorded.
Voyager, this is Ensign Harry Kim. If you get this message, I'm in an unknown alien prison. I've escaped my captors and I'm looking for a way out. I'll send another message with my coordinates as soon as I can. Come find me.
Wow.
That was me. From over 30 years ago, in my old Voyager uniform. And they're turning him, into a Kabali. They knew. This whole time I've been here, they knew. And Lindsay, DigitLninja, she knew. I know I've had a difficult time accepting the Kabali, but they keep too many secrets. They should have told me. Told us about this.
Wait, a second you? How?
A lot of strange things happened on Voyager's trip through the Delta Quadrant. During our second year here, the ship and everyone on it were duplicated. It was a freak accident, an encounter with a subspace divergence field we still can't completely explain. But two Voyagers, sharing the same point in space-time, it was a recipe for disaster. We tried to cooperate, to find some way to save both ships, but
you couldn't.
I'm from the duplicate ship. Captain Janeway sacrificed it so one Voyager could survive. The other, Harry, was killed in a hull breach before that happened. Captain Janeway sent me and Ensign Wildman's baby to his Voyager before she self-destructed our ship. It made sense at the time. I'm Harry Kim. I have all my memories, my knowledge, same as him. We were exactly alike in every way. Except one of us got to keep living, and the other one didn't.
And now that's changed.
It's changed, all right. Best I can guess is that a Kabali ship must have found his body floating in space. It's a 1,000,000 to 1 shot, but Lindsay might have remembered our coordinates when we were duplicated and known where to start looking. They must have spent decades reconstructing him and putting him through their rebirth process. I don't know whether to be impressed or horrified. I think I'll go with both.
Who's DigitLninja?
DigitLninja is my friend. I knew her as Lindsay Ballard. She was an engineer on Voyager. We went to the academy together. She taught me how to ice skate. We studied together and shared peanut butter sandwiches. And I was more than a little in love with her. Lindsay died on an away mission. The Kabali found her body, revived her, gave her a second life. But she still remembered Voyager. She tried to come back, but
It didn't work out, did it?
rebirth does more than rewrite your genetics. It changes who you are. Lindsay was different. She was Kabali. Eventually, she was convinced she should embrace that part of her. She left Voyager with her new family, and I never saw her again. When I was posted to Kabali Prime, I wanted to talk to her, just to see how she was. She didn't respond to my messages. Now I know why.
Do you have any theories about how there are two of you? Oh no, I don't need to read. I think it's just a read.
A lot of strange things happen.
Yeah,
I
there we go.
It's changed all right.
So you're not the real Harry Kim.
Molly, if you want to get technical, Harry and I are the same person. We have the same memories, the same knowledge. We both hate the cold, and we love music, and we both like mushrooms and onions on pizza. And we share a soul, I guess you could say, if you go for that sort of thing. Quantum duplication is a difficult thing to summarize. It's only happened a few times. I don't even understand it, and I wouldn't be alive without it.
Will you be able to complete our mission?
I'll be okay. A little shaken up, but Captain Janeway once told me, we're Starfleet officers. Weird is what we do. And this certainly applies.
So what's your opinion on the situation?
From what we saw on the security footage, it looks like the other me has taken control of the entire base. That's not too surprising. Not only does he have all the knowledge of a Starfleet officer, the rebirth process transformed his brain. The Cabali's 6-lobed brains give them natural abilities in mathematics, physics, wave phenomena, everything he'd need to know to do this. He's still wearing his comm badge, though. I can tap into it. You should try talking to him first. Try to calm him down and convince him to surrender.
Don't you want to talk to him?
Not yet. He's already scared and confused. Seeing me before he gets his bearings, it will just make things worse.
Agreed, I'll talk to him.
Klingon Defense Force? All the way out here? Did the caretaker bring your ship out here too? I'm with the USS Voyager, under the command of Captain Catherine Janeway. We've been lost out here for 2 years. If you want to team up, maybe we can get home together.
Yes, caretaker brought us here too. The OSS Platinum Constellation Group would be happy to work with Voyager. No, the caretaker didn't bring us here. I'm here to help you.
Help me? If you wanted to help me, you wouldn't have stuck me in one of those pods. You're working with the Vidians, aren't you? I'm not gonna let you... Where's Voyager? Where's Captain Janeway? Answer me! I don't want to hurt you, but I will get back to my ship.
Harry, we're here to help you.
He's severed the comm link, but I've got a lock on his coordinates. He's deep in the base, down in the old Vaudoir tunnels that even the Cabali don't enter very often. And he's locked down all the main corridors that lead to his location. There's a way, though. There's emergency climbing equipment here. The Cabali put it in a few months ago in case they lost power during the Vaudoir attacks. We could use it to cross the chasm and get closer to where he is.
What will you be doing?
I'll be right behind you. But it's time to see if I can talk some sense into the other me. He wants to contact Voyager, but if he does, he'll reveal their position. Unless we stop him, Harry either ruins Voyager's mission and possibly gets them killed or captured, or he finds a ship, sets a course for their coordinates, and gets blasted by the Vaudoir.
Understood. I'll meet you on the other side of the chasm. Why can't we just use the transporter?
Good idea. Kim to Rhode Island. We need an emergency transport to... Kim to Rhode Island. Can you hear me? Kim to Chitanian. Kim to...
I can't get through to my ship either.
He's locked out external comms. Probably wants to stop anyone left in here from calling for help. I'm afraid the zip lines are the only option. Unless you can fly.
Understood. I'll see you on the other side of the chasm. Here we go. Do. Making our way down the chasm. Walking fast. Alright, zip line down.
I know
Whee!
you're confused, but you have to trust us.
What is this? Another me? You expect me to trust a shapeshifter?
This would be so much fun. Open the door. Like how glowy I am.
Stay back! I'm warning you!
The circuits are completely fried. Let's find another door.
You got it. Open the other door. Alright.
He's trying to override it again. Give me a second.
You can do it, Captain Kim. I believe in you.
Let's keep going.
You got it. Okay, so... Well, yeah, let me show you some of the stuff that's going on here. If you go... This is where we're supposed to go. Climb up in there and make our way across. However, there's this back here. The ore. But there's also some lore. Essentially, there are some sound or VOD consoles that have VOD related stuff, lore in them. Stasis Directory 86743 Gamma. Because it is now clear that war is inevitable, planning for preservation of the community must take place. In the event of a catastrophic attack, the population will be assigned to shelters. Priority for stasis will be given to people with skills vital to the rebuilding efforts after the war ends. Block 86743 Gamma is reserved for those with scientific or medical expertise. Healer Fontive and Healer Mario will remain out of stasis to ensure that the process goes smoothly. Their sacrifices will be remembered when the Vodwar rise again. Okay, so now we know that. Now we can move on. Here we go. I took fall damage. Captain Kim, there you are.
Huh. It looks like he's modified the empty stasis pods to send out bursts of electricity. Tricky. I might be able to slow it down from here, but we can't stop what he's done without access to the main console, which is on the other side of it. I'll stay here and do what I can to delay the bursts, but you'll have to get past them and shut them down.
Stay here, I'll get the console and get to the console and shut this down.
Now, let's see.
Okay, so Harry helps me out by turning off the first couple of them.
Got it. You'll need to move through when they're in their disabled state.
Of course.
Who are you? Why do you keep trying to stop me getting back to my ship?
I'm you. Harry, this isn't going to be easy to explain.
Liar! You can't be me!
I'm your quantum duel. Remember the power failures? The proton bursts? There were 2 Voyagers.
2 Voyagers? Yeah, right. How would that happen?
It was the spatial scission. Think, Harry. You know it's theoretically possible.
Alright, another Vodwar console. Here's log, Vodwar stardate
But that doesn't explain why
2309.1.
me to get back to Voyager.
The soldiers are preparing for war. They're building barricades, digging trenches, stockpiling weapons and supplies, but it's all meaningless. Without the people, we don't have a civilization. This facility will protect our most precious asset, our future. We have enough pods for the majority of the population. There will be some difficult choices, yes, and families will be separated. But we are Vodwar. We know our duty. My healers and I will watch over them as long as we can. Someday the Vodwar shelter here will wake and rebuild. They do not need to remember us for our lives to have had meaning.
Liar! You can't just change someone like that. It's not possible.
Alright.
I didn't think it was possible either. But it is.
Alright, at least it's functional. Last time I was here, I could not see the electrical charge on the floor, which made it impossible to move forward.
In a manner of speaking, my
No!
life too.
I accidentally dodge roll by tapping forward twice.
Liar! You're working with the Vidians!
Alright,
There aren't
slow
any
and steady.
secrets here. You have to let us help you.
Okay. Stable defense measures.
You steal my life and now you want to help me? Why should I believe that?
There we go. Hello, Harry.
Good work. We should keep moving.
Yes, we should. There she is.
Jetlaya, are you okay? How did... General Cunell said there wouldn't be any more secrets.
I'm okay. Harry, I didn't know they'd send you.
How long did you know?
Harry, I don't think this is the time.
How long did you know?
I didn't know when I was on Voyager, if that's what you're asking. We need to stop Ketan. He locked the rest of my team away. They're safe, but trapped. We're the only ones who can help him.
Alrighty then. Let's speak with Jetlaya.
We need to move fast. Ketan's not in his right mind. The rebirth process can be difficult under the best conditions, and I don't know. Maybe humans resist the process more than other species. It took me a long time to accept what I was.
And he's having the same problem.
Yes, he doesn't know what happened. I tried to tell him, but he still thinks it's 32 years ago, Voyager is lost in the Delta Quadrant, and we're in league with the Vidians. He's desperate to get home. When Ketan started tampering with the security devices, he tripped an alert that was sent to the Vaadwaur. They think their soldiers are waking up, which is why they're so desperate to get inside. He's putting us all at risk. We need to help him.
We'll do all we can.
Action item 238. Resurrect your best friend and give him a second chance for a long life. It's not working out so well, is it?
Trying to contact Voyager. Is that possible from here?
I'm not familiar with everything in this area. We rarely go down this deep. There are still Vaadwaur traps here that make exploration dangerous. However, as far as we understand, this facility was intended as a final shelter for the Vaadwaur. It would make sense that they would have had a way to contact the outside world. But if Ketan finds a communication device and uses it to contact Voyager, the Vaadwaur will hear his message too.
What's your analysis, Captain Kim?
Ketan is a danger to himself and to Voyager. If he succeeds in this gambit and contacts Voyager, he'll draw every Vaadwaur in the sector to their coordinates. I can't allow that. We have to stop him. He's putting Tuvok and his crew in danger.
Then we need to save them both. Alright, let's move out, but first here's another console of lore. From Overseer Hitani. It's come to my attention that valuable resources are being squandered. This will stop immediately. Stasis pods are reserved for people vital to the Vaadwaur rebuilding efforts. Setting aside pods for artists who are those who deal in culture is unnecessary and unneeded. It is my belief that we have come to this sorry state because we allow decadence and free thought to corrupt our culture. We should have been training warriors, not poets. Surrender those pods immediately. Those inside will face the end of the war with our soldiers. If they survive, they can write tales about our glory. Well, that's a pretty terrible glimpse into the life of a Vaadwaur.
Just let me get back to Voyager!
Ah, the maze.
It looks like this used to be a server room of sorts. But it's not like one I've seen before. All this is computer storage. And it's massive. 900-year-old Vaadwaur technology. It's a lot different from anything we have back home. And he's using this to completely block us out. Terrific. There doesn't seem to be a way around this.
Can you lower whatever those things are?
I'm sure Jetlaya and I can figure out something, given enough time. But if I was on the other side of this, and I am, I'd be trying to stop anyone from moving these. There has to be some sort of reset command. But with our luck, it's on the far side of the maze. Jedliah and I will keep Ketten from blocking you in. But you'll need to get through this and reset the servers so they return to their start position.
Great, you keep working on it, I'll start trying to find a way through it.
Think I can make you a door? Wait here.
So there are 3 pillars of light that you can see from here.
I'll monitor the area from here.
Those are basically marker points. The first one is halfway, second one is close to the end, and the third one is the actual console. Now there's at least one person trapped in the servers here who actually can become a member of your crew if you find her before you take down the maze. There's also at least 1 or 2 lore consoles, which is why it's always good to just explore the whole place. Believe it or not.
I'm sorry this is how we had to meet again, Harry.
Once you find a console, you can mark it as a dead end.
That makes 2 of us. You should have told me.
Oh, that's not a way
If you
out.
had, what would you have done?
Do. Listening to 2 bickering lovers.
But I had the right to know you had a copy of me in cold storage.
Are you saying he doesn't have the right to rebirth?
I don't know. This is all a lot to take in at once.
I know it is. Imagine how Ketten feels.
I have a good idea. Confused, angry, isolated.
Ketten died trying to save Voyager, and it happened so quickly, he doesn't even realize what happened.
He understood the risks, and he accepted them.
Yeah, I'm sure he did.
Did he really? Think about the man you were then.
Joining Starfleet comes with certain duties. I understood that then, and I do now.
I seem to remember a kid who was as scared as I was. All we wanted was to get home.
What do you know?
Yeah, I was scared back then. I missed my family. But I did what I had to do to get back to them.
You got back home, Harry. You did what you had to do. Ketten didn't get that chance.
And
That's a
I'm
good point.
sorry for him. But is this better?
He has a new life. Ketten can be anything or go anywhere he wants now.
We found the Vaadwaur console.
As a Kabali, he's not...
From Overseer Heptani, I see that the healers want to set aside 12% of our pods for educators. This seems excessive. All of those who will survive have valuable skills to teach. It will be unnecessary to have people whose sole task is instruction of the young. Cut the educator quota to 3.5%. The remainder of those pods can be used for engineers and technicians.
I should have been able to choose.
Why? He's your duplicate, Harry, but he's not you.
That's kind of a good point. He isn't you.
I know what he would want!
Are you sure about that? Cue John Cena. That's the correct path.
Yeah, because you can't even convince Ketten to drop this maze and talk to you.
When you put it that way, Maybe we are different. He's being so stubborn.
Yeah. Good point.
He's you, but he's Ketan too. And he's allowed to be both.
Yep. There we are. Alright, Kenny, thank you so much for joining me today, and as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out when you do that. And as I always like to say at the end of these videos, don't get assassinated!